Welcome back to new video. In this video we are solving practice set 2.2 question number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Mathematics class 10th algebra practice set 2.2 chapter 2 quadratic equations Maharashtra State Board syllabus. Now here question first is solve the following quadratic equations by factorization. Here the quadratic equation is given, that is x square minus 15x plus 54 equals to 0. Now we have to solve this quadratic equation by factorization method. To solve this quadratic equation by factorization method, select the value, this last value, that is the value of c, that is 54. Now we have to factorize this 54. We have to factorize this 54 in such a way that their multiplication will be 54, that is multiplication factor will be 54 and the sum of these factors will be this, that is the value of b, that is the coefficient of x, that is minus of 15. Means we have to select the factors in such a way that their multiplication will be 54 and their sum will be minus of 15. The factors of 54, that is 54 can be factorized into 9 into 6, that is 9 into 6, that is 54. Here the factors 9 into 6, the multiplication is 54 but their sum, that is 9 plus 6 equals to 15. Here we need minus 15 but here the answer is coming 15, means these factors are not allowed. If we take other factors like minus 9 into minus 6, the multiplication is 54 here. Now take the sum minus 9, now here sum minus 9 plus minus of 6, this can be solved like this, minus 9 plus minus will be minus, now minus 9 minus 6 will be minus of 15, means these factors may be allowed because the multiplication of minus 9 and minus 6 is 54 and which is 54 and the sum of minus 9 and minus 6 is minus 15, means these factors are allowed, means minus 15x can be written as, that is minus 9 of x minus 6 of x. Now here minus 15x equals to minus 9x minus 6x, which is minus 15x, means this we can write minus 9x minus 6x instead of this 15x. Now we can solve these problems. We get the factors, that is minus 9x minus 6x, and which we can write instead of minus 15x. Then we have to solve this problem. That the solution part of this problem, original solution part is starts here. Now this is the rough part, this is the complete rough part. Now here x square minus 15x plus 54, which is the original quadratic equation. Now x square as it is, now minus 15x can be written as minus 9x minus 6x, that is minus 9x minus 6x plus 54 equals to 0. Now here x square minus 9x, here x is common here in both terms. Now by taking x common, when we take x common from x square, here remains only x minus, we also take x common outside, that is only 9 remains, means x minus 9. Now take minus 6 common, here when we take minus 6 common, here only x remains, we write down here x. When we take minus outside, the sign of this will be changed. If there is plus, it will become minus, or if there is minus, it will become plus. Now here 54, the factors of 54 are 9 into 6. We are taking this 6 outside, means we are taking this 6 outside, means here only 9 is remaining. Write down here 9 equals to 0. Now here x minus 9 and x minus 9, both this term is common. Now take this term x minus 9 and x minus 9 outside, means here x minus 9 is by taking common. Here when we take x minus 9 outside, here remains x only, x, and this x minus 9 also has taken common, therefore here remains minus of 6 equals to 0. Now we get x minus 9 into x minus 6 equals to 0, which can be solved. It means that either x minus 9 equals to 0 or x minus 6 equals to 0. It means that x equals to minus 9 on shifting to right hand side, it will become plus of 9, and here x equals to x on shifting minus 6 on change of side, it will become plus. Here we get two values of x, that is x equals to 9 or x equals to 6. Hence the problem is solved. Second problem is x square plus x minus 20 equals to 0. Here we have to factorize. Now here write down rough part. Now this minus 20 we have to factorize minus 20 in such a way that their multiplication will be minus 20 and here the coefficient of x is 1, therefore the sum will be plus 1. What will be the factors of minus 20? That will 5 into 4, but here the sum will be 9, means these factors are not allowed. Here the factors may be 5 and minus 4, 5 and minus 4. The multiplication of 5 and minus 4 will be minus of 20, and here sum, that is 5 plus minus of 4, that is 5 minus 4 equals to 1, means these factors are allowed, that is minus 20, the factors are minus 5, the factors are 5 and minus 4, means here the x, that is x can be written as 5x minus 4x, means when we subtract 4x from 5x we can get x, means instead of x we can write down 5x minus 4x, then solve by coming to the solution part. Write down the quadratic equation as it is, that is x square plus x minus 20 equals to 0. Here x square as it is plus x can be written as 5x minus 4x, that is plus 5x minus 4x, which is the result of this 5x minus 4x is x minus 20 as it is equals to 0. Now here x is common in both terms, by taking x common here remains x only plus 5. Now here minus 4 is by taking common, here only x remains. When we take minus common, this minus will become plus, means change of sign. Now here the factors of 20 are, that is 5 into 20. We take 4 outside, therefore here 5 remains, means plus 5 equals to 0. Now x plus 5 is common by taking this x plus 5 common outside, x plus 5. When we take this x plus 5 outside, here remains only x minus, now this x plus 5 also is common, here remains only 4 equals to 0. Now we get x plus 5 into x minus 4 equals to 0. It means that either x plus 5 equals to 0 or x minus 4 equals to 0. It means that x equals to minus of 5 or x equals to plus of 4. Hence our problem is solved. Question 1, sub question 3, that is 2y square plus 27y plus 13 equals to 0. We have to factorize this quadratic equation. Then here the coefficient of y square is 2, therefore multiply this 2 with this 13, we get 2 into 13. This is rough. 2 into 13 is 26. Now when we multiply 2 by 13 we get 26. We have to factorize 26 in a such a way that multiplication of this factor of these factors will be 26 and the sum of these factors will be the coefficient of y. The 27 is the coefficient of y, therefore the sum of these factors will be 27. Now when we factorize 27, it can be factorized at 2 into 13, 1 into 26 also. We need that, we have to factorize in a such a way that we need 26, means 1 into 26 it is allowed. Now here 1 plus 26 will be 27. Now this will also allowed. Now here 27y can also written as 27y into y, 1 into y, that is y plus 26 of y, means 27y can be written as y plus 26 of y, or 26 of y plus y. Means these are the factors 1 and 26 whose multiplication is 26 and sum is 27. Now on coming to the solution part of the solution, now this is the rough part. For understanding purpose we have solved this. Now the solution of this problem is starting. Now write down the quadratic equation as it is, that is 2y square plus 27 of y plus 13 equals to 0. This is the given quadratic equation. We have to factorize this quadratic equation. Here 2y square is written as it is. Now the fact 27y can be written as y plus 26y, or it can be written as 26y plus y. Now here instead of 27y we can write down 26y plus y, that is plus of 26y plus y plus this 13 as it is equals to 0. Now here 2 into y, 2y is common in between this 2y square and 26y. The factors of 26, that is 2 into 13, means here 2 and y is common, 2y is common. By taking 2y common here, when we take 2y common from y square, only single y remains, plus as it is. Now here 2y is common, means this 2 and this y is common. Now here remains only this 13, write down here 13 plus, now y plus 13 nothing is common, it means that only 1 is common. By taking 1 common we can write down y plus 13. Now 1 into y, that is y, 1 into 13, that is 13, and plus as it is equals to 0. Now when we observe this, we can see that y plus 13 and y plus 13 is common. Now by taking this y plus 13 and this y plus 13 outside, what we get, y plus 13 is common. When we take y plus 13 common, here only remains 2y plus this y plus 13 is also taken common, here remains only plus 1 equals to 0. Now we get this y plus 13 and 2y plus 1 equals to 0. It means that y plus 13 equals to 0, or this value, that is 2y plus 1 equals to 0. It means that y plus 13 equals to 0, y equals to minus of 13, that is minus 13 is shifted to right hand side or change of side, or 2y plus 1 equals to 0. It means that 2y equals to minus of 1, this plus 1 shifted to right hand side and become minus of 1. Now this y equals to minus 1 by 2, because this is in multiplication on change of side, it will be divisible by 2. Now the answer of y we get, that is minus 13, and y equals to minus 1 by 2. These are the solution of this quadratic equation. Question 1, sub question 4. The given quadratic equation is, that is 5m square equals to 22m plus 15. Now we have to solve this quadratic equation, but it is not in the standard form. Therefore change it into the standard form, that is 5m square minus 22m minus 15 equals to 0. Means this 22m and plus 15 is shifted to left hand side, the change of sign here. Now here the coefficient of m square is 5, therefore multiply this 5 with this 15, means on multiplying 5 with this 15 we get 5 into, this is a minus 15, therefore multiply this 5 with minus 15, what we get, minus 15 into 5, that will be minus of 75. Now we have to factorize this 75, means we have to factorize this minus 75 in such a way that the multiplication, that is the mult, will be minus of 75, and the sum of these two factors will be this two coefficient of m, which is minus 22, therefore sum will be minus 22. In such a way we have to factorize minus 75. The simple factors of 75, that is 25 into 3, means it will be 25 into 3, that is 75, but we need minus 75, means either minus 25 or you can take minus 3 into 25. What will be the convenient sum? The minus 25 plus 3, it will be minus of 22, and the minus 3 plus 25, it will be only 22, means this will be the convenient factor, that is minus 25 and 3, means the factor of this minus 75 will be minus 25 and 3, which will, the sum of these will be minus 25. Therefore this minus 22 can be written as minus 25 plus 3, means this is minus 22 equals to minus 25 plus 3, means it means that minus 22m can be written as minus 25m plus 3m, means instead of minus 22m you can write minus 25m plus 3, means this is the rough part. For understanding, we have solved this. Original solution starts from here. For solving the original solution, write down the standard form of the quadratic equation, which is 5m square minus 22m minus 15 equals to 0. The given quadratic equation is this, means this is the given quadratic equation. We have changed this quadratic equation into this form by taking the standard form of the quadratic equation. Now we are solving this quadratic equation. Now this 5m square as it is, that is write down 5m square as it is, minus 22m can be written as minus 25m plus 3, write down minus 25m plus 3m minus 15, this minus 15 as it is equals to 0. Now by taking 5 and m common, is 5m, when we take 5m common, here only remains m, write down here m. The factor of 25, that is 5 into 5, this 5 and m is taken common, only remains here minus as it is, here only remains here 5. Now here plus, the factor of 15 is 3 into 5. If we take 3 common, means by taking this 3 outside, take this 3 common, here remains only m minus as it is. If you take 3 common outside, here remains only 5 equals to 0. Now here m minus 5 and m minus 5 is common, therefore by taking this m minus 5 common, means m minus 5 common. Now here m, 5m remains, write down this 5m plus this plus and this 3 plus 3, 5m plus 3 equals to 0. We get m minus 3 into 5m plus 3 equals to 0. It means that m minus 5 equals to 0, or this 5m plus 3 equals to 0. Therefore m equals to 5 by changing this minus 5 to right hand side. Now here 5m plus 3 equals to 0, 5m will be equals to minus of 3, change of side of this 3. Now m will be equals to minus 3 by 5, we get m equals to minus 3 by 5. These are two values of m, or these are two factors of m, which is 5 and minus 3 by 5.